Okay, today I'm going to show you my crocheted dresses that I made, and I'm going to attempt to explain to the experienced crochet person how I made them. I'll show you them first. My little daughter loves these dresses. She calls them her blankie dresses because they're so soft and they're so nice to wear, and they wash up really nice. This one has little sleeves on it, little flutter sleeves. This one has a little peach yarn in it that's sparkly. It has a little sparkle that runs through it. This one has the same edging as this one. Okay, I made these ones over here. It's a little bit different design. It has the same flowers on it though. And it has little shell edging. I made this one's kind of the same design, but it's a shirt. And she wears this one to school with some pants, and it's just so cute. She gets so much attention whenever she wears it. This being winter, she wears it with a little white t-shirt underneath it. And this is a different flower than I usually do. It's just silk or just a little bit of rayon material that is cut into circles. Then you slightly burn the edges and it curls up like that. And then you glue the layers together. And then you just hook it on with a little hairpin. That way it can go in their hair too, but you take it off when you wash it, and that makes it washable. I really like that one. And it just has a little ribbon running through the edge. Maybe I'll post on another day how to make these ones. But today I'm going to tell you how I made this one. This one's the simplest one. You start by making a single chain. This is where I start, right here along this line. In Lily's case, that's my daughter, I did this one, I chained 38. And you can chain anywhere, probably 35 to 45, and just hold it up to your child after you have a few rows made, because you can't ever tell with just a single crochet chain how big it's going to be because it stretches. So make the first 10 to 12 rows of single crochet, and then hold it up to your child, and it should be probably, I'd say, about an inch bigger on each side than your child. And then what you're going to do is you're going to decrease one stitch on each side for about 7 rows, and that's this area right here where you're decreasing. And then once you come to this area, you're going to go straight up for this whole area. And that'll be anywhere from like 8 to 12 rows until you reach the neckline. This whole line, once you reach this part right here, is going to be straight up. So you will not decrease. That will be a straight line right here. And then once you reach this, you will turn it once you get to how big you want this area to be. You'll turn it, you'll decrease one with every row on this side. This row, like I said, will be straight. And so you'll make decreases on this side, straight on this side, for about probably 10 rows. But then again, you have to hold it up to your child and see how it's fitting. So that's about 10 rows. And then once you get there, you will do 3 rows that are straight on this side and straight on this side with no decreases. And then once you're done with that side of the dress, you will come and you will start on the front. I made this mistake. If you start on the back, then it's going to look different. The stitching is going to be backwards right here. So you will start right here on this side. Make sure you have it on the exact number of stitches that you did on the other side, that they match exactly. And then just do the same thing. And then you'll make two of these pieces. And then once you have 2 of these pieces done, you'll come back and you'll whip stitch on the inside, the top, and the sides right there. How I finished the edges, I did a backwards crochet. You can Google how to backwards crochet or look on YouTube of how to backwards crochet. It's pretty easy. And then I backward crocheted around the neckline with the contrasting yarn, and it just makes a nice edge. I didn't choose to do the little flutter sleeves on this one, but if you want to do a flutter sleeve, it's really easy. You just take 2 single crochets in 1 single crochet all the way around, and then you do that for about 5 rows, and you're decreasing on the edge so that it makes a nice little flutter sleeve. You can also put ties on it if you want to have it be more flexible and grow with your child. Because Lily wore this dress from the time she was 2 until she was 4, and it just kind of grew with her because it stretches. Okay, once you have those pieces whip stitched together, you start with the skirt. This skirt I chose to do a double crochet because it goes faster. This skirt I did a single crochet all the way down. So it depends on what you want to do. For this dress, I'm just going to tell you that you take 2 double crochets in each single crochet along the bottom. And you can even do 3 if you want it to be really full. And then it's really easy from there on out. You just take 1 double crochet in each double crochet all the way down until you get to here. You can make some stripes with the contrasting yarn. I did the stripes in single crochet just so they stand out a little more. And then I took a double, and then 3 rows of the single crochet, and then a double in the white, and then again with the contrasting yarn. And right here, I just did a shell stitch with little picot at the end. And you can always Google on YouTube how to do those little picot stitches. They're really easy. And that's how I did that. And these are really washable. You can wash them on cold, and then you only dry it for about 15 minutes, and then for the rest, to soften the yarn. And for the rest of the time, you just let it lay flat to dry. This little flower, I'm going to post how to do this at a later date. I love these little flowers. It's all one piece. I didn't do 3 pieces and then put them together, but it's a really nice flower, and then you put a little pearl button, or in this case a little button. The edging on this one is kind of fun. It's just you do a chain, I think this is a chain 6, and then you do treble crochets with a single crochet in between, and then you just hook it in the middle with just a slip stitch to your chain 6, and then you do 1 right there again. And that's a fun one. And again, I will call my later post on how to do these flowers, I will call them the how to crochet a multi-tiered flower, or you can just check out my YouTube channel, and I'll have it posted on there hopefully next week. And I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope it wasn't too hard for you to understand. And please take some time to click on the ad because it really helps my family. And I'll see you.